trying to just be chill, and she trying my patience. You see, like, I had some underwear that had a little hole in them. And she throws them away in the garbage. She throws them away. And I told her I could cut patches out of those underwear.
Let's go show them, baby. Let's go show them.
I can
go in there and freaking show them what you want to keep so bad. I want you to go in there.
I could keep those underwear with the holes and cut them into square patches to patch up the other underwear. I could be fixing the holes in the other underwear with patches from that, but you threw them in the trash.
Go in there, show them, baby.
See what?
Go in there, show them.
Look, the economy's bad, and she's over here throwing my underwear away because they got a hole in them. Look here, I got 9 stones in here. 9 gemstones. Why 9? Because that's how much fit in there without it them falling out. I got some lapis lazuli. Oh, I got some squash seeds in there too. The world's not ready. This staff is way too powerful. I'm not responsible enough to have had this come into my hands. I just pizzam, and then boom, a vehicle drive by and stuff. I am in my right mind. I'm playing, y'all. Well, how are you sorting out all them clothes so fast? How did you do that? What's the?
Love you?
I love you too. I love you more than you love me.
I gotta sexy stuff up.
The dog's trying to get up on the bed.
But
yeah, she really did me that way. She over here throwing my clothes away, so I'm going to buy more.
Baby!
I'm finding my hex bugs right now. What are hex bugs? You ever seen what's it called? Magic the Gathering hex proof? I think that's what I am. I'm so lucky I'm hex proof. Maybe in the light. Let's see. I'm gonna replace that hair scrunchie with copper wire or something. I'm gonna show you one of my favorite rocks. This comes from Afghanistan. Lapis lazuli I don't know. I'm saying it wrong probably, but the Egyptian pharaohs used to tell people, they used to con them. They were like, you need this to get into the afterlife. It's a rock made by the sky god. And they're nowhere in Egypt, so nobody could get the special rock to go to heaven. But they were in Afghanistan, and the pharaoh was rich enough to trade and get them. People used to fall for little stuff like that, They would use lapis lazuli and gold a lot. And they're not really that expensive. You can get, I don't know how much it was. You get like a handful of them for $10. And this is another one of my favorite rocks. I like this tiger eye. See how it does like that? How it reflects light and shines like that. It's a really cool. I got one of them in here. There's a tiger eye stone in there. These green stones. They're very hard. They're not easy to drill through to turn into beads. I like, well, I don't want to really take this. I don't know, I don't know, maybe half a year, I kept looking at them rocks, and I was like, I don't need to buy no rocks. I need to buy seeds and other things, and I did buy other things. But I kept wanting them, and so eventually I just bought them. And I shared a lot of them out. A part of a corn husk. Forgot what I make a corn cob pipe pretty easily. Labor Day's Monday. I'm about to check the weather and plan my fishing. You ready to catch some fish?
If you actually take me.
I'm taking you.
Okay. I hope you do.
I am.
I want to learn how to do so.
She's gonna learn how to fish. She's been working a lot of the days. She's been working a lot of weekends lately. And they've been working us at work too. But we had kind of an easy day today. I wouldn't call it easy, but it wasn't so bad. The weather had cooled down. I did start the day again. I ain't gonna talk too much about work. I don't know what kind of rock that is. I don't know what most of these are. Is it already dark? I'm probably about to walk on the dirt road some before I come back in for the rest of the day. But it's just as cheap to buy. Well, it's like $2 more. You could buy a chain. I forget how many inches. If it was 18 inches worth of lapis lazuli, like beads. It looks like it has little gold flakes in it, and it's like blue and white and gray mostly. A lot of the better pieces I've already given them away. I kept a few of the good ones, but now I've got a lot that have a lot of this gray in them. And the Egyptians, they carved through a lot of really hard stones. It's hard to know what to think about history because there's so many contradicting accounts. There's so many different datings for everything. They're robot ants mostly. It still isn't. The sun hasn't set yet. Or I guess it has technically. I guess it is sun. It's not dark yet. Mostly around here there's just clay rocks. In North Georgia there's a lot more varieties of minerals and rocks and a lot more different colors of clay. Down here it's mostly sand on top of red clay. There's some duck clay, there's been dogs in there. I think I know why all them crows were down there at the end of the road. What do we got over here? Remember, if you're walking in the road, walk in the left lane. I mean, not if you're in Britain, but if you're in America, that way nobody just comes up behind you and runs you over. If you see anybody coming, it don't matter how fast they are. They could be going 100 miles an hour. You got time to walk from here to there and get out of the way. But if you're hearing the noise of cars in front of you and behind you, and you go walking in that other lane, somebody might come up behind you that ain't paying attention, that's on their phone. I hear Lee's ducks over there. They sound like they're laughing when they're alerting anytime anybody walks up. Lee's ducks will let him know. They still haven't gotten. It looks like they're building some kind of electrical substation and that they've built 4 big old poles. But it seems like they've kind of slowed down, or they're doing the type of work you don't really notice, where they're building that solar power plant. I had a friend that didn't even believe in the moon, even though he believed in the moon, but he believed it was some kind of spaceship or something. I don't know what he believed. He was a combat veteran in Iraq. In the broken TVs, those who know. I think I heard a deer blow to the right, but I don't see nothing. Anyway, I was on a. There's 2 cats there. See, there's one there in the shadow there. You ever played any of them games that have life detect? Like you can just... I got it. Your ancestors just hunt and hunt and hunt and hunt. You walk on a railroad. See, I'm on the rail. I'm about to fall over because I'm holding. Let's see. It's so much easier to walk a rail barefoot than with shoes on. And it's so much easier to not have anything in either hand or equal weight in both hands. I'm holding this phone here. I used to, in 2012 and 2013, I could walk from Alamo to Glenwood on the rail and never fall off. But my belly's a little more round right now. I just caught myself. I learned some techniques. If you do it enough, it just starts happening to your body. Your fingers move in a kind of way. Your body moves in a kind of way. And you just sort of learn balance. Part of it is just your body. Is your inner ear good? Like some people just have better balance. But then your brain is also processing data and making adjustments. And there's muscle memory and everything else. So part of it's a skill. Part of it. And in 2012, I would walk a lot. A lot. And I would walk on the rail and I had my balance up. I had my speed up. I had my strength up. And my brother was on some craziness one day. He was on some real craziness. I didn't want to fight him. I kept trying not to fight him and he kept wanting to fight me. And I was like in the best shape of my life. And he lost. And then Mama felt bad about how he lost. And then I was a bad guy. But was I supposed to just lose the fight? What was I supposed to do? Shit, he's trying to beat me up. I mean, but we're friends still. We fought a lot more when we were children than when we were grown. Brittany's gonna start wondering where I'm at. I forgot to even let her know where I was going. I ain't gotta tell her, but it's just nice to tell her so she don't worry or something. All right, go back. She might be. I just heard some kind of cat. Oh, I just saw a bunch of cats. It's a cat. For a second, I was like, what if it's a bobcat? It's just a cat. There's not going to be anything interesting to really see except Wanda's cats. All the deer have already heard me. And smelt me too, probably. Can y'all walk on the rail? What's that bird? That bird is always talking shit, I swear. They are like nosy. Birds are nosy. And they tell everything they know to everything they see. There was this African tribesman that was crying because the white people said they couldn't hear the stars. I don't hear stars unless I take some LSD or something, which I'm retired from that life. I was bored. It's kind of bored, seeing a lot and seeing the same thing over and over again. Get to where the patterns are predicted. And you know how wouldn't it be cool to kind of go to an alien planet and see something new? That's kind of what I was thinking when I first took LSD and shrooms. And I did enough of it to get my fill of it. Just like when I drunk just for a short time when I was young, like most people do, and then they quit. Because who wants to be, well, some people want to stay drunk, but who wants to be dizzy? Who wants to be sick? And also, I kind of like to have a whole weekend to recover from something like that, to process it. And I never really done it for recreational purposes, more like introspective purposes to examine my mind. But it really kind of plays tricks with you because it activates a part of your brain that makes you feel like a lot of meaning, like something is meaningful. And so on one end, you might see like a butterfly on a flower and the light be so much more radiant and beautiful. And you feel like it's so, like you're so connected to the universe and like it's such an important moment, and it'll feel that way. But it's really not. It's like it can kind of cause your brain to place overimportance on things. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe our social conditioning has made us prioritize the wrong things and it helps us break that pattern. I don't know which is which, but all things in moderation probably, and probably not all things. What's the chat saying? What you doing? I'm just walking around. I probably need to lose 20 to 30 pounds probably. But with my stomach sticking out, see, if I had a belt here, fat would be over the belt. My ancestors would have fined me. There would have been a fine for that because I'm supposed to be protecting the state. I'm talking about my Northern European ancestors. Vercingetorix, he lost though. I mean, they was fining each other for their belly fat, but they still lost it. Is the train track active? It is active, but you would hear rumbling and vibrations long before it ever got anywhere close by. You'd hear the animals start to make noises, and you just wouldn't be on the track at that time. You'd get off the track. Hey, baby. I walked down the train track. I walked on the rail some. Then I remembered I forgot to tell you where I was going. I come back to tell you. She come looking for me. Look, I put the battery, it works. I put the batteries in it. The other bit is on the center console. Yeah, it worked. Thank you. No, we didn't build no. If I would have put up wall buttons or something, I would have used it, but we were building a pan system and I needed the impact drill. And what's that? Y'all have a good day.
Okay.
What?
Oh, you don't put something on that.
What?
Oh, look at big forehead. Oh, Lord.
Look at the clouds there.
Who's talking?
See. See. What you want, Dolly? What's that bird saying? When you drove by here, did Mama take Henson Hill or did she come down?
She come that way.
Did you see a whole bunch of crows at the end of the road?
Huh.
There was a bunch of them earlier. I caught them on the live stream. And there was like a heron or a crane or something with his wings out, like in that video where that one gets his nest destroyed. I stopped and talked to him.
You don't like it.
That's good because you got prefrontal cortex. Hush. Why's Dolly got an issue with me kissing you on the forehead? That's none of your business, dog. I still ain't caught that dude fishing off the moon yet, like in that Pixar. Granddaddy used to talk about the man in the moon. I ain't never saw no man in the moon, no face of a man in the moon. I don't know what they're talking about. You wanna dance?
that.
I want some coffee. We don't have to go to the store, ain't we?
Yeah, I'll give you some more. If you feel like it.
There's a little bit.
Tell my baby. I'm just ready to see me. He's so dirty.
I'm gonna get off the chat. I gotta go to town.
Hey, baby doll.
I'm gonna get